Ukrainian forces are gradually driving Russian troops back from parts of Sumy Oblast, President Volodymyr Zelensky said on June 12, amid escalating cross-border assaults in the region. Today, there was a report from Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi, the front and, above all, the Pokrovsk direction, the Kursk operation, the border area of Sumy Oblast, Zelensky said in a video address. Our units in Sumy Oblast are gradually pushing back the occupiers. Thank you to each of our soldiers, sergeants, and officers for this result. The statement follows weeks of intensified Russian offensives along the northeastern border. Russian troops have advanced into Sumy Oblast since Ukraine's withdrawal from most of its positions in Russia's Kursk Oblast in March. Ukrainian presidential advisor Mikhailo Podolyak said there had been a concentration of Russian men and equipment in the Sumy region following months of Ukrainian operations across the border in Kursk. He advised caution to establish details of the situation on the ground. Zelensky rejected claims of Russian advance as a Russian narrative, insisting that Ukraine's forces have been holding off a renewed offensive for nearly 3 weeks. The Russians are not so successful, to say the least, Zelensky said. His remarks come amid a surge in Russian military operations across Ukraine's eastern and northern regions, including Russian claims of territorial gains in Dnipropetrovsk and Sumy Oblasts, assertions Kiev denies. The popular Ukrainian military blog Deep State, which charts the position of Russian troops using open-source materials, reported Russian gains in recent days around villages inside the border. Other Ukrainian bloggers said on June 12 that Russian forces had advanced to within 20 kilometers of the city of Sumy and were likely to move southward on villages to secure high ground outside the city. Russian media reported similar advances through the region. One military site, Voyeno Obozreny, said Russian forces had made significant progress and were now positioned south of a major highway. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Thursday that the plan for Iris-T deliveries from Germany is set for the next 3 years. This doesn't mean that the war will last that long, Zelensky added during a joint briefing with German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius in Kiev on Thursday. We want the war to end, but we still need to protect Ukraine, our land, and the peace of our people. That's what air defense system is for. I am grateful that we have an understanding of how this project will be implemented over the next 3 years, Zelensky said. According to Associated Press, the Ukrainian leader also emphasized that the conflict between Russia and Ukraine had reached a stage where everyone is fighting for finances. The Russians are fighting against sanctions because this will limit their finances. We are also fighting for finances because production is already underway, and there is not enough of it. I think that compensation will be the main thing ahead, Zelensky said.
Ми розуміємо зараз план постачання. Я не буду говорити про всі деталі, але план на найближчі 3 роки. І це для нас у будь-якому випадку дуже важлива допомога. Це не значить, що стільки років буде війна, ми хочемо, щоб війна закінчилась, але все одно Україну, нашу землю, спокій наших людей треба захищати якісними системами ППО. Я вдячний, що у нас є розуміння реалізації цього проекту на найближчі 3 роки.
In the future und an Sie, Herr Minister, vielleicht könnten Sie noch erläutern.
For today we can't compensate because it's about artillery and jets, intelligence and armed vehicles, air defense first of all. There's no compensation for what to do with Patriots if Americans have these systems. Germany, they didn't produce systems of Patriots, but they delivered us more systems than any other country alone. Yes, but they delivered, and we are very thankful for this. But only United States produce Patriot systems, and I can't find for today alternative. But I think in the future the alternatives will be found.
Що у ньому буде щодо підтримки України, тому що ми знаємо, що...
Мені здається, що ми перейшли до такого етапу війни, коли всі борються за фінанси. Технології замінюють старе обладнання і стару зброю в будь-якому випадку. Русські борються проти введення санкцій, тому що це обмежить їм фінанси. Ми боремось також за фінанси, тому що є вже виробництво, а його не вистачає. Я думаю, що компенсація головна попереду буде саме в цьому.
Перше питання. Ми дуже вдячні за підтримку Німеччини.
Russia and Ukraine conducted another POW swap on Thursday that included severely wounded and gravely ill captives, although the sides did not report the numbers. Our people are coming home, Zelensky said in a statement on Telegram. All of them require medical treatment, and they will receive the necessary help. This is already the second stage of returning those who are severely wounded and seriously ill. According to Ukraine's human rights ombudsman Dmytro Lubinets, some of the repatriated soldiers have been listed as missing in action. According to Associated Press, the oldest among them is 59, the youngest is 22, he said. Dozens of people arrived in Chernihiv with portraits of their loved ones, hoping they had been included in the exchange.
Сюди проходьте, будь ласка. Проходьте. Проходимо.
Наші герої, наші герої, хлопці! Слава Україні! Дякуємо! 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 Вітаємо вдома, хлопці!
Братом буде говорити. Братани, сюди проходьте. Зараз буде говорити братом. Мужики, проходьте.
Наші герої!
Там є брат,
Антоха!
Давай мені маленька. Іди.
Сюди не будемо говорити. Дякую взагалі.
Рік він був у полоні, ми його дуже чекали. Дякуємо всім, хто його звільнив. Тільки ми трошки не вспіли. Він зайшов уже. Вона рік як не бачила тата, ми їхали, вона тата обнімала і прапор його постійно. Вона дуже чекала його.
Вітаємо! Вітаємо!
Хоч трошки.